Hello and welcome to Brodual. Today we've got 4 new mods: Heavy Armoury, XCE Brows and Morrowind Warpaint, and the Wilds ENB. First up, let's take a look at the Heavy Armoury by Private Eye. You may remember we did a spotlight on Private Eye's short swords for Skyrim mod. Well, he's decided to bring out this new mod that expands on that in a huge way. The mod adds around 50 new lore-friendly weapons to Skyrim. They range from short swords to clubs to spears and more. The weapons are sorted out into different categories and given their own set of stats, so no matter what level you are, there'll always be something available for you. All of the new weapons can be crafted at a forge, but one of the best things about this mod is that they're also integrated into the loot list for bandits, guards, vampires, Fulmer and other NPCs, and you'll find them wielding these new weapons as you explore Skyrim. It's always great to see a mod that increases realism and immersion in game, and you should think of this mod as more of an extension to the weapons that are already available to you in Skyrim, as it blends in perfectly with what you've already got available to you.
And for today's second and third mods, we have 2 additions to the character enhancement mods made by Xenius. First, we have XCE Brows, which replaces the original eyebrows with higher quality versions. Currently it works for female characters only because the author is busy working on a much larger project. And it's a small addition but fits in nicely with the author's main character enhancement mod, which we'll include links for down below. The second addition is XCE Morrowind Warpaints. And as you can probably guess, the mod replaces the original Warpaints with the options that were available in Morrowind. If you'd prefer to keep the original ones, the author has also included an add-on version of the mod which is race specific, unlike the replacer version which works for all races. And again, it's a small addition, but if you're missing your character's Warpaint from Morrowind, or just want a fresh collection of Warpaints for a new character, then you should find some use for the mod.
And to finish off today's episode, we've got another ENB that's based on the .113 ENB. The Wilds ENB is a personal project turned public that changes Skyrim's colour and lighting system in a way that integrates drastic colours, phenomenal effects and alien environments. The mod maker achieves this by manipulating a variety of things, including depth of view, detailed shadows and overall graphics. Here you can see the .113 ENB on the left and the Wilds ENB on the right, and as you can see the differences are obvious. The game looks like it's much more full of life with the worlds installed.
Like a lot of ENB settings, you'll experience quite a drop in FPS, but this particular one isn't too drastic and you should only see a drop of about 5 frames per second. But if the drop in frames is still too much, then you can always just tweak the settings slightly to increase performance. You can read more about recommended settings and mods, as well as a bunch of other comparison pictures on the mod page. And that's it for today's spotlight. Remember to endorse or favourite any of the 4 mods in today's show if you enjoyed them. And thanks to those that suggested today's mods. You can suggest mods either down below or over on Facebook, and we'll see you on Sunday for bits and bobs.